All right, so we're replacing a roof runoff system, which we do quite often. This is a PVC system. It's dried out and cracked. You can see whether it had a freeze up in the winter that caused that crack or whether it's hard to say. I mean, right now it's so protected a lawnmower can't hit it. You know, and sometimes animals chew on it, but it's not as common. But it gets brittle, it cracks. We got to replace the whole system. We'll show you exactly what we're going to do to improve on this. So PVC, it's not UV protected, you see? So it dries out and turns yellow, and then it becomes brittle. And all this was cracked when we got here. You know, and then we took it off. That's a fresh break right there. But that's just to show you what happens to PVC in the sun. We got more PVC problems over here. Brittle, cracked. It's from the sun. It gets dried out, and it has no strength, no structural strength. You know, you can see brittle. Just want to show you what this looks like. Arborvitaes are the worst. We're between two arborvitaes. They're cedar. Look at this. There's the downspout. So we're going to throw everything at it. Copper sock, yeah. Throw everything at it. More copper, the better. Copper sock, copper fabric, copper sulfate.
I got some pennies in my pocket.
Yep, throw the pennies in there too. This is all copper fabric right here. That's all the expensive stuff. You can see the copper. I gotta show you guys something because this just blows my mind. Look at the copper. Like when you cut this fabric, look at the copper inside this fabric. That's why it's so expensive. There's far more copper in this fabric than there is on a copper sock. So let me make that clear. So when you're trying to throw everything at the tree roots, and you know you have a bad tree root situation, nothing outdoes this copper fabric. So before this gets covered up, I want to show you this. We got this absolute beautiful, beautiful white leaf filter in here. We got copper fabric surrounding a downspout system. We had to, look at all the copper sandwiched between those two pieces of non-woven geotextile filter fabric. So we're in between two cedar trees. We know how bad this is going to be. So the pipe is in a sock, a copper sock. We got copper fabric lining the trench. We just want to protect all our connection points, and this way roots can't get under the pipe, and then as they grow larger over the years, they can't ruin our perfect slope that we work so hard for.
Brought another one.
So we're so deep that Trevor went ahead, knocked out the 4-inch catch basin top. It's set up to use a 6-inch hole saw if you want to knock it out. He knocked it out and he put one of our 5-inch risers. Look at that. And then he's going to add another one that's 1.5 inches to get them to grade. And then we're going to use our 12 by 12 turf plate that's square with the 6-inch solid cover for this one. So if you're not one of the contractors who uses all of our parts, our 4-inch catch basin has a guide where you stick a 6-inch hole saw and you can knock out the 4-inch and convert it to a 6-inch. It was designed that way. And the reason why it's like this is because it was designed. This was something that the engineers worked on with contractors, is how we got to this point. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. It supports the channel. If you have any questions regarding this installation, leave them in the comments section. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood, and until the next video.